I'm George Cordes, Artistic Director of the Adirondack Lakes Center for the Arts in beautiful Blue Mountain Lake, New York, in the heart of the Adirondacks. I'd like to welcome you to the latest live stream event in our ALCA-Seltzer series, Relief from the Headaches of Social Distancing. During its 53-year history, the Arts Center's mission has always been to promote and celebrate the arts and arts-related experiences, not only in our beloved historic building, but throughout our region. When the COVID-19 pandemic struck, we began this online series so that we could continue to connect with our audiences, both near and far, despite the fact that for everyone's safety, we are temporarily unable to gather here in person. Our virtual series this summer includes music, workshops, the visual arts, and even elements of our Adirondack Lake Summer Theater Festival, a wide range of activities that reflects what the Arts Center has offered and will offer again once the danger of COVID-19 has passed. Thanks to all of the talented folks who have been and will be part of our series, and to you, our supporters, though we currently come into your homes through your smartphones, laptops, and other devices, we look forward to when we can all meet again in person. For the second part of our live stream event, Shakespeare on Pause, we look back on some past performances of the Adirondack Lakes Summer Theater Festival. Taming of the Shrew in 2016. The Merry Wives of Windsor in 2017. And Much Ado About Nothing in 2018. We also remember and honor Jason Grigsby, a director and performer for several seasons with the Summer Theater Festival, who tragically passed away last winter. Anne Vaccaro, another Summer Theater Festival director and actor who passed away 3 years ago. And Andy Stuttaford, a Blue Mountain Lake icon who participated in various Arts Center activities for years and also passed away in 2017. As with all Shakespeare in the Park's performances that the Arts Center has presented over the past 10 years, these productions were abridged versions that toured to outdoor venues around the Adirondacks, including the Byron Park Pavilion in Indian Lake, Arrowhead Park in Inlet, the Mount Sabattis Pavilion in Long Lake, the Town Beach in Newcomb, the Sunset Stage in Tupper Lake, the Paul Smith's Visitor Interpretive Center, Wanakina Village Green, Prospect Point Cottages, and the Adirondack Experience Museum in Blue Mountain Lake, and the list goes on. All Shakespeare in the Park's productions have featured a cast of both guest actors and local actors who come together to present Shakespeare's works in the true spirit of the original traveling companies, who toured these plays throughout the countryside of England, often on a shoestring, or should I say shoe-buckle, budget, but always with passion for the bard's immortal words. All performances have always been free to the public and an unforgettable experience for all. We will be live streaming encore performances of each of these productions on later dates as part of our ALCA-Seltzer series. With each live stream, we will include a complete cast list and other details of these productions, which remain near and dear to our hearts. Our 2016 production, Taming of the Shrew, was set in the 1950s. Andy Stuttaford played two roles, including the identical double of another character and a female character, earning big laughs for both. Andy was always a trooper about filling whatever role was asked of him, and a huge supporter of the Arts Center and its activities. Here are a couple of short clips featuring Andy in both of his shrew roles. We miss him tremendously.
Blue moon This is Lucentio's house, sir.
What's he knocked as he would break down the gate?
Pretty kind, sir. Tell Signor Lucentio that his father is at the door.
You liar. His father looks out the window.
Are you his father?
So his mother says.
Why, this is flat knavery, to take upon you another man's name?
Go away. I'm thinking of means to come somebody.
Come hither, crackhand.
Son, help. Senor Batista, help.
Sir, what are you that offers to be my father?
What am I? Nay, what are you? A silken doublet, a scarlet cloak? While I do count the pennies at home, my son and servant spent all at the university.
Why, sir, what concerns it you what I wear? I think my father I'm able to maintain it.
Thy father is a sailmaker at Bergamo.
You mistake, sir. What do you think his name is?
Ha! I have raised him since the age of 3. His name is Tranio.
Oh, his name is Lucentio. Son and heir to me, Senor Vincentio.
Oh, he hath murdered his master. Where is my son Lucentio?
Call forth an officer. Carry him to the jail.
Carry me to the jail?
Oh,
Oh,
we're
monstrous
spoiled.
villainy!
Oh, we're spoiled, and yonder he is. Deny him, forswear him, or else we are all undone.
Pardon, sweet father.
Lives my sweet son.
Pardon, dear father.
How hast thou offended? Where is Lucentio?
Here's Lucentio, right son to the right Vincentio, that hath by marriage made thy daughter mine.
Where's that damn Tranio?
Going hopping today, things are hopping. Girl, tell me the way, we're gonna drop it. On all the music they play, I'm on the bandstand. We're going swinging, we're gonna swing in the crowd. We'll be clinging, going high as a cloud. The phones are ringing, I'm gonna dance so proud. I'm on the bandstand. And I'm jumping, hey, and making
My fair Bianca, bid my father welcome as I with self-same kindness welcome thine. Brother Petruchio, sister Catherine, and thou Hortensio with thy loving widow. Pray you, sit and chat before we eat.
Nothing but sit and eat and eat.
Had you affords this kindness, son Petruchio?
I would that word were true, for both our sakes.
Now, for my life, Hortensio fears his widow.
It is Denny who thinks the world turned round.
I pray you. Tell me what you mean by that.
Your husband is troubled by a shrew. He measures my husband's sorrow by his woe. And now you don't mind me.
A very mean meaning.
I mean you.
Oh, and I am mean indeed, respecting you.
To her, Kate.
To her, widow.
100 marks, my Kate does put her down.
How likes Vincentio these quick-witted folk?
They butt well together.
And but. A hasty-witted body would say your head and butt are head and horn.
Oh, Mistress Bride, hath that awakened you? Have at you for a bitter jest or two.
Am I your bird? I need to shift my bush. You are welcome all.
Now, in good sorrow, son Petruchio, I think thou hast the veriest shrew of all.
Well, I say no. Catherine, tell these women what duty they do owe.
Fie, fie, unknit that threatening, unkind brow, and doth not
not scornful glances at your lord, who labors for you both by sea and land, while thou liest at home, secure and safe. Yet my mind hath been as big as one as yours, my heart as great, my reason haply more to bandy word for word, frown for frown. But now I see our lances are but straws. So place your hand below your husband's foot, in token of which duty, if you please. My hand is ready, if it do him ease.
Why, there's a wench. Come on and kiss me, Kate. Now come, Kate, we'll to bed. We three are married, though you two are sped. 'Twas I won the wager, though you hit the white, and being a winner, God give you good night.
Our 2017 production of The Merry Wives of Windsor also featured Andy, along with Anne Vaccaro as both director and Mistress Quickly, and in his first appearance with the Summer Theatre Festival, Jason Grigsby as Falstaff. Anne was also a longtime supporter of the Arts Center and participated in many ways creatively. She and her partner, David Myers, put this production together on a minimal budget, melding professional actors with local actors and coming up with a charming version of this Shakespeare comedy that caught the true essence of the classic story. Here are a few clips featuring Andy, Jason, and Anne.
Now whence came you? The devil take the one part, his arm the other, and so they shall be both bestowed. I have suffered more for their sakes, more than the villainous inconstancy of man's disposition is able to bear.
Oh, and have they not suffered? Mistress' poor dear heart is beaten black and blue, so one cannot even find a single pickle white about her.
But tell me if black and blue. I was beaten myself into all the colors of the rainbow, and was like to be apprehended for the witch of Brentford.
Oh, now, sir, let me speak with you in the chamber.
Master Fenton, talk not to me. My mind is heavy. I will give over all.
Yet hear me speak. Assist me in my purpose, and as I am a gentleman, I will pay you 100 gold more than your loss. From time to time, I have acquainted you with the dear love I hold to bear for one mistress and page, who have mutually answered my affection. I have a letter from her. Hardship, my host, tonight at Pernzow, twixt 12 and 1, my sweet hands to present the very queen, in which disguise her father hath intended that she be dressed in blue, and when Slender sees his chance to bid her by the hand and take her, he hath given consent to go with him. However, her mother hath intended that quaint and green and loosely a robe, that when the doctor spies his vantage right, forbids her by the hand and bid her go, she shall go with him.
Which means she do deceive her father or mother?
Both, my good host, to go along with me. And here it stands that you will procure the vicar to state for me at church twixt 12 and 1 tonight, and in the lawful name of marriage, give our hearts united ceremony.
vicar. Bring you the maid, and you will not lack a vicar.
So shall I evermore be bound to thee. Besides, I'll make a pleasant recompense.
How now, Master Brooke? Master Brooke, the matter will be known tonight, or never. Be you in the park about midnight, at Hernzo, you shall see wonders.
Went you not to her yesterday, as you had appointed?
I went to her, Master Brooke, as you see, a poor old man. But I came from her, Master Brooke, with a poor old woman. A same name for her husband, the finest black devil of jealousy in a Master Brooke that ever got in friendship. He beat me grievously in the shape of a woman. Follow me. I'll tell you many strange things of this knave Ford, on whom tonight I'll be revenged. Follow. Strange things in hand. Follow.
After joining the Summer Theater Festival troupe with Merry Wives, Jason returned to both direct and act in 2018's Much Ado About Nothing after the tragic passing of Anne Vaccaro. Jason set this timeless comic battle of Beatrice and Benedict in the Adirondacks at the end of World War I and the beginning of the Roaring Twenties. While expertly directing both our guest artists and local thespians, Jason also showed off his acting chops yet again as Leonato. Here are a few clips featuring Jason.
Was not Count John here at supper?
I saw him not. Hardly the gentleman looks. I never can see him, but I'm heartburned an hour after.
By my troth thee, thou shalt never get thee a husband, if thou be so shrewd of thy tongue. Hey, she's too cursed.
Too cursed is more than cursed. I shall lessen God's sending that way.
So, by being too cursed, God will send you no whore?
Just if he sends me no husband. Lord, I cannot endure a husband with a beard on his face.
You may learn a husband that hath no beard.
What shall I do with him? Dress him in my apparel and make him my waiting gentlewoman? He that is more than a youth is not for me. He that is less than a man, I am not for him.
What then? Go you into hell?
No, but to the gate. And there will the devil meet me like an old couple with the horns on his head and say, "Get you to heaven, Beatrice, get you to heaven. Here's no place for you maids." So away to St. Peter for the heavens, he'll show me where the bachelors sit, and there we will live merry as the day is long.
Well, Luce, I hope to see you one day, fitted with a husband.
Not till God make men of some other metal than of earth.
Daughter, remember what I told you. If the prince do solicit you in that kind, you know your answer. Take the room!
Dead, I think. Help, uncle!
That is the fairest cover for a shame that you wish to know.
Come, no.
Have comfort, lady.
Dost thou look up?
Yea, wherefore should she not?
Wherefore? Why? Was not every earthly thing Christ shame upon her? Can she here deny the story that is printed in her blood? Do not live, hero. Do not open thine eyes. For if I thought thy spirits were stronger than thy shames, myself would, on the rearward of reproaches, strike at thy life.
Sir, be patient. For my part, I'm so tired and wonder I know not what to say.
Oh, on my life, my cousin is belied.
Would the two princes lie, and Claudio lie, who loved her so that, speaking her foulness, washed it with tears, hence from her let her die.
Hear me a little. By noting of the lady I've marked 1,000 blushing apparitions, and in her eye there hath appeared fire, to burn the errors that these princes hold against her maiden truth. Call me a fool. If this sweet lady lie not guiltless here under some biting error,
Friar, it cannot be. Now seest all the grace she has left, that she will not add to her damnation a sin of perjury. She not denies it.
lady, what man is he you are accused of?
They know that do accuse me, I know none. If I have seen more of any man alive than that which maiden modesty doth warrant. Let all my sins lack mercy.
There's some strange misprision in the princes.
2 of them have the very badge of honor. And if their wisdom's to be misled in it, the practice of it lives in John, the bastard.
I know not. But if they do wrong her honor, the proudest of them shall well hear of it.
Pause a while, and let my counsel sway you in this case.
Jason returned to Blue Mountain Lake in 2019 to direct and appear in performances of The Scottish Play, which we live-streamed as the first part of Shakespeare on Pause. Stay tuned for future installments when we will be live-streaming full encore performances of Taming of the Shrew, The Merry Wives of Windsor, and Much Ado About Nothing on later dates as part of our ALCA-Seltzer series. A complete cast list and other details of these productions will accompany each live stream. Thanks for watching and helping us celebrate the lives of Andy, Anne, and Jason. You've been watching a special live stream brought to you by the Adirondack Lakes Center for the Arts. I'm George Cordes, Artistic Director. And if you'd like to see both our virtual and live programming continue, please consider making a donation to the Arts Center. Go to our website, AdirondackArts.org, and click on the Donate button. While you're there, be sure to check out everything else we have going on, including our ALCA-Seltzer shorts, workshops, and virtual gallery exhibit. And be sure to watch for all of our live stream events coming up this summer. Thank you and have a great evening.